So, there are three endings, which everybody's aware of, but there are actually four, possibly five different ways to do it. I would go with four more than five. So we're going to go back over here. We are going to report into Arthur. As you can see, report to Arthur Maxson. We're going to report into Arthur, and then we are going to do the fourth way. It still entails Dan's going bye-bye, but it's slightly different. It's not just me turning up and putting a bullet in his brain, as I basically did. So there are only three endings, but there are about four, at a push five different ways to do it. I would say more four. So as I have said, I do fully understand why Maxson orders this, I really do, but I will explain all of that at the end. And as I have said, I mean, the first time I did this, I mean, literally, I didn't even remember who Dance was. I turned up and there was this big dude standing there in power armor staring at me, and I was like, oh yeah. Well, actually, in his Brotherhood uniform, it's like, oh yeah, I remember you. You're the guy from ArcJet. You're the guy from this. That was like about it. And it was just because I passed speech checks that he survived in the first place. I didn't save him because, you know.
Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
The traitor's been executed, Elder.
Excellent work. Of course.
I got a smile from Arthur.
Execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power. Congratulations, Paladin.
Ooh, two smiles in one conversation.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put on the Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Two smiles in one conversation.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
The boy must be feeling sick. So we're going to load in and we're going to do this the fourth way. It's the same. It's basically a same ending, but it's the fourth way of doing it. So here we go. Unfortunately, it is going to entail you all having to go through the speech thing again. But hey, you might as well see all the ways that it can be done. I don't believe anybody's ever actually loaded this one up.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
So here we go. And as long as Dance's conversation doesn't take up the entire of the video, I'll get a chance to basically explain. I know a lot of people have a problem with this sexual. Holy hell, it's got shot. I keep getting that worse and worse and worse as they're going by. So as I say, I'm aware that a lot of people have a problem with killing Dance, as Dance does seem to be everybody's favourite power armor paladin. But I can also say I do actually fully understand why it's done. But I will explain all of that after we're done here.
been located. Commencing attack.
Come on, Ruby Dot, where are you? Not having that thing blow up and injure me. There it is. Yeah, in reality it would just go right through the boxes.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work.
Right.
Why didn't you tell me, Dan?
Because I didn't know. Until Quentin, I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sure.
Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me.
I appreciate it.
Yes, we're saving him and getting him out of the bunker.
But I've made it. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my... Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider it. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my Hollis eggs. Use them to prove it. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
You big guy, keep walking, would you?
Going up. Ground floor.
Here we go to get shouted at.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why is this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
All I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you
Oh,
trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased. Its
won't be
thoughts
picking that one ever again.
its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth,